Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Kid Kanan here, dropping another video. Today we're going to be unboxing the Digimon Battle of Omni booster box. I'm not really expecting to get anything good out of here, but it's a box, it's guaranteed, something good. And I had some people reach out, I'm mainly going to be doing Destiny stuff, maybe other video games that I find interesting. But I am getting into the Digimon card game. Figured there's a lot of people out there doing unboxing videos, might as well do an unboxing video. Realistically, I recorded this during like a thunderstorm. There's a lot of thunder in the background. Then even the power went out. So at some point in the video, you can see me and my girlfriend switching places. You can tell by the difference in hands. So the first time I recorded it, didn't really get a lot of good quality for audio, but the picture's fine. So for the main reason, I kept it. And it's gonna be a longer video, so I'm re-recording the audio over the original video. So you might hear me rant. I believe this is like a 19 minute video. But it's a pretty cool card game to get into. It's fairly new. It's definitely cheaper than like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh to get into right now. I think I made my Vmon Imperial Dramon deck off like maybe $20-30, and my girlfriend, she made her green deck off like $30. It's fairly cheap to get into. The box itself actually isn't bad. There's a lot of cards in it that are pretty rare that I can probably sell and get my money back that I spent on the box. A shout out to your local card shops for getting boxes. Also, I have chubby hands now that I'm realizing that. I hate how my hands look. I love my mat though. I'm glad that I decided to do this unboxing on top of my mat. I made this mat myself and then sent the image to get printed. Ooh, I ended up pulling the Omnimon, which is a great card to add to any red-blue deck. The combo I plan on using with it is have Pyodramon swing at security, Digivolve into Imperial Dramon so he can unsuspend, attack again, and then if I end my turn, I can Digivolve into Omnimon, who will unsuspend upon Digivolving, and then because he has Blitz, if my opponent has more than one memory, he can swing again for game. So it's more like of a game winner combo. You play it late game, or you play it if you're going for the win. It's not really something you just sit there on the board with. And he's definitely really strong. The Omnimon X Antibody one definitely has a cooler art though. I believe that's just the regular degular art for the card. It's not alternate art or anything. A lot of the alternate arts words. A lot of the alternate arts look really cool in this game. I believe they bring out like different artists depending on the card and depending on like what type of cards they want. Damn, my girlfriend is struggling to open that pack. Glad we had scissors though. We always have like some kind of knick-knack or scissors or thumbtacks or string. We always have something nearby in the dining room. But yeah, you can definitely see that my chubby hands are no longer on the screen. Ouch. She goes a bit slower than I do, but it's alright. She said this character is actually from the game, but I've never played a Digimon game. I wanted to play a Digimon game, but something doesn't sit right with me with spending, full price for a game that's basically just a story. And I'm not sure if Digimon games have in-game content. Like, I know, like, certain Final Fantasy games have your secret bosses and your raid bosses, and Kingdom Hearts has, like, Sephiroth and the data battles. I'm not sure if Digimon actually has, like, a in-game content past the story. So, if y'all know that, let me know, and I might get into a Digimon video game. I really love Digimon. In my opinion, I love Digimon more than Pokemon because there's something really cool about, if in Pokemon, once they evolve, they're kind of like stuck in that form. But something that was really cool to me in Digimon was, they can Digivolve all the way up to their Mega forms, but at the end of the day, they can still transform back to their rookie form and be carried around town and just hang out and still stay in their like cute forms. I think what we went with is we're trying to put a lot of the rare ones at the top, such as the Omnimon sitting at the top, but she puts all the cute flower green Digimon to the left, because that's what she's making her deck out of. So there she put the Rosemon to the side, She'll probably put other things like Palmon to the side, unless we already have copies. But yeah, I might even do a deck profile to show off my Vmon Imperial Dramon deck, because I mainly follow what like other YouTubers or other people in Japan put out for their deck profiles, but I changed a little bit to fit how I play. I definitely need more Frigimon, because they're I think a level 5 with jamming. And off that right there, I believe we pulled the Chaos Gallantmon. And he's a really cool Digimon. You know, when he digivolves, you can delete one of your other Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon, so that can stop them from getting their level 6 on the board. And you know, he has his once per turn when one of your other Digimon other than him is deleted. You can play a level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without paying the memory cost, but you know, they don't get any on-play effects. But that's really cool, because I feel like purple just recycles things in the trash, so they can always have kind of a pressure on the board. Chaos Gallantmon's actually really cool. He's basically Gallantmon, but like purplish and gray, now that I'm actually looking at him. And this box is actually like, if you want to make either like a red deck or a purple deck, it's good to have. This box is great. Like right there, we pulled the Shoutmon DX. He's one of the heavy hitters for the red deck. You know, when digivolving, he gets Blitz. Or when digivolving, I think Blitz activates, so he can attack when your opponent has one or more memory. And then he also has the, when digivolving, you may place a red Digimon card from your hand at the top of this the Digivolution line. Then for each Omni Shoutmon or Z Greymon in the Digivolution line, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. So he board clears, and then you don't even have to attack on your turn, because with Blitz, you can swing on your opponent's turn as long as they have one or more memory. So with him, I might try to make a red deck. I might make it for my brother. He doesn't really want to get into the game. But I always try to I always like to get people into a card game or a board game or whatever, but a lot of my friends and family don't really go for it. Like, I got the Tiny Tina's Tea Party game, where you basically play the claptraps and then you try to get all the same parts for the claptrap. But it's okay. I might try to make that red Digimon deck. Oh, was that a Coalescimon? I'm gonna have to go back through the box and grab that, because I want to replace my Grizzlymons with Coalescimons. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Dun, dun, dun. I think that character is also from the game, but you know, once again, I never played the game. They just look familiar. I think my girlfriend played the game. She ends up pointing it out to me. Then we pulled the Lord Nightmon. Lord Nightmon's great for yellow decks, because it allows you, every time you attack, to play level 3 yellow Digimon or a yellow Digimon with Warrior in its name from your hand without paying this memory cost. And this card doesn't say its on-play effects don't activate, so you can combo into things like Nightmon to get rid of your opponent's board. And then for every Digimon you have in play, it gets 1,000 DP. So being a level 6 with only 11,000, it gets beat over by things like, of course, Bancho Stingmon because of his effect, but it gets beat over by things like Omnimon, and I think Imperial Dramon, the Mock Galgamon, or is it Mock Gargomon? But either way, as long as you have, you know, a few Digimon on your board, and then even more Digimon on your board from its when attacking effect, it gets a pretty high DP. So you can attack and then put a few things on the board. That way she'll be safe even if she's suspended from your opponent's attacks. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I kind of get lost when I'm just shuffling through information, trying to record audio for a video. I kind of want to make a Renamon deck once the new booster packs come out, but we'll see. Also, a lot of Digimon TCG stuff for Japan got released today. We're getting things like Susanowamon, Lucamon, a lot of that season of Digimon Tamers, the Agunimons, the Lobomons, all that stuff, which was, sorry to say it, but it's my least favorite Digimon series because something didn't sit right with me about the fact that the Tamers themselves ended up turning into the Digimon. It was a unique spin, but I didn't like it. So that's kind of where I fell off on Digimon. I kept up with things here and there, but I fell off right there. There we pull the Armageddonmon, which is kind of makes me want to build a black and white, a black deck, because it gets rushed, so it can attack the turn it comes into play, and it also basically everybody that's level 7 like Omnimon, their when digivolving effects don't activate. I think his top effect is also, if you have a Diaboromon in play, you can delete the Diaboromon and play him for 3, because it reduces the cost by 12 and he's normally a 15 cost, so reduce the cost by 3, or it reduces cost to 3. So you can delete the Diaboromon, play him, and then because he has rush, it's almost as if the Diaboromon digivolved into him. So that would let you, you know, swing with a 15 DP level 7 Digimon. I feel like he's kind of the boss monster of black and white decks, the same way Omnimon is for red blue. I know. I think the other Omnimon is the Dark Omnimon, which I thought was Alphamon for the longest, but I think in this specific set, it's just a Dark Omnimon. I'd have to look more into the Digimon lore. I don't know. My knowledge of Digimon goes Adventures 1 with Ty and Matt and all them, Adventure 2 with Davis and Ken, and that was my favorite by far. And then I watched 3 with Gilmon, Renamon, and Terriermon, but I don't remember too much of that one. Boop boop boop. The one with Davis and Beamon and all the armored Digivolutions was by far my favorite. But they don't get a lot of love, like post Digimon, because like, you know, the original series got Adventure. Sorry, I got distracted that we actually pulled a Diaboromon, which he's a good combo with that. He's a good combo with the Armageddonmon I mentioned earlier, but he's gonna get overshadowed by the Omnimon Zord I just pulled because he's really good for black and purple. He's basically the black purple boss Digimon, because it goes with the recycling value, because he lets you trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then you can play up to 2 black or purple Digimon cards with play cost of 8 or less, which is, I want to say that's basically everything level 5, a few level 6 maybe, but everything level 5 and lower, and then you don't have to pay their memory costs. And then when attacking, you can return 1 level 6 Digimon in that card's Digivolution line to its owner's hand to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a play cost of 12 or less, which gets rid of a lot of level 6s. But he's really cool. Because I pulled that card, it actually makes me want to pull. It makes me want to kind of build like a black and purple, maybe. Yeah, I don't want to say completely purple because I want to play the Armageddonmon Diaboromon combo in the same deck, but it makes me want to build a black purple deck. Yeah, and the Diaboromon we pulled over earlier got overshadowed, but he's still a cool Digimon from the movie. He's basically like the card that lets you put out tokens that all have like 3000 DP in their mega form and all that. I'm not really sure how tokens work in this game. I have to look more into it once I actually start building the deck. Ooh, and we end up pulling the Omnimon Zord Defeat. I'm pretty sure this is the most costly card other than the alternate art card in this box, because he is one of the few Digimon that has a security effect where it lets you play him without paying his cost. So if someone swings at your memory, he has 13,000 DP, so their Digimon will probably get destroyed unless they have jamming from doing that initial swing. Then his security effect will activate, and you get to play him without paying his memory cost. Then basically, once it's your turn, you know, you have this strong Digimon on your board to just attack with. You can also Digivolve into him, which will let you delete one of your opponent's Tamers. I guess that would be good against things like Mimi that lets you hatch an extra egg on your turn, and TKs which allow you to increase the DP of your security monsters. And then on deletion, if anything happens to beat him over, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon. So with that, the Diaboromon, the Armageddonmon, and the regular form of Omnimon Zwart, I'm definitely going to try and build a black purple. I got to look into some of those token effects. I believe we pull a playset of Troopmon in this box, which he's good because he lets you pull, I believe, a level 3 Digimon out of trash and play him. It's definitely really cool. And then we end up pulling the Megidramon, which is great for that Chaos Gallantmon we pulled. We might even throw them into the black purple deck, because Megidramon on deletion, if you have a tamer in play, you may play one level 6 Digimon with Gallantmon in its name from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. So I'm not sure if it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, where the name specific thing stops you from being able to play Chaos Gallantmon. But he's also really good because with purple you recycle a lot of things through your trash, and when digivolving, both players trash the top 5 cards of their decks. So that allows you to put more cards into your trash and then recycle them through your trash with other purple Digimon effects. That character that we just pulled a minute ago, I believe her name was like Nokia or something. She's also in the game. I believe she was in the mall. That's what my girlfriend says. I, once again, haven't played the Digimon games. But, you know, overall, it's been like 15, 16 minutes of me ranting, and, you know, we've had a good haul. We pulled Omnimons, we pulled Omnimon, Omnimon Zwart Defeat, Omnimon Zwart, Chaos Gallants, Shoutmon, Armageddonmon, Lord Nightmon. Overall, a good haul for, you know, a box. I'm really looking forward to Digimon Adventures 2 getting some, you know, getting their moment in the limelight, because Digimon Adventures 1 had Try, and then they had their new movie Last Kazuna that came out. But it's speculated at the last 20th anniversary, it may have been the 25th anniversary, I don't know how old Digimon is, but at the 20th anniversary that they said they were going to do a kind of like Try or Last Kazuna version movie, but for the Adventures 2 tamers, like Davis and Vmon and all of them. Ooh, and then we get the Raflazimon, which is going to go into my girlfriend's green deck because she loves all the flower Digimon. She loves Lilymon, Lilamon, Sunflowmon, Palmon. And that's actually a really good card for green because a lot of their stuff works with the Digiburst too. And then her once per turn is when one of your Digimon activate their Digiburst, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of their next turn. So a lot of the green stuff has Digiburst, uses Digiburst, and with her effect on top of it, when someone activates their Digiburst, then it allows you to stop your opponent's blockers or stop them from attacking, allows you to stall for time a little bit. Super cool though. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to either making more Digimon content about like deck builds, battles. I don't think I'm going to do another unboxing. Realistically, there isn't anything that I really want in the game from a Digimon box. Like I pulled, in this box, I pulled like the Omnimons, I pulled the Shoutmons, I pulled like a lot of good stuff. It's not the greatest quality of pictures, but you know, it's alright. I think the only time that I might do another unboxing is maybe when the Susanowomon comes out, because that was one of the like coolest Digimon fusions technically. But if an Imperial Dramon Fighter mode or an Imperial Dramon Paladin mode comes out, that's like one of my favorite Digimon. So if that card ever comes out, I will buy boxes and boxes until I get them. But thank you guys. You know, like, sub, comment. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy.